Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 3 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 1411. Number of ways to paint n into 3 grid. Right? So this problem is marked hard by LeetCode, but actually this problem is very interesting. Very good problem. Okay, and this type of problem comes in the interview rounds, right, of big companies. So just we need to understand some pattern, then code will be very simple, right? So that's why such type of problems comes in the interview rounds, right? Little bit complex, but if you guess the pattern, then it's very easy, right? So let's read the problem statement first. You have a grid of size n into 3, right? Grid of size n into 3. So n value, n is nothing but grid dot length, and n values from 1 to 5000, right? So we have a grid of size n into 3. So n is nothing but the number of rows, and this 3 is nothing but number of columns. So number of columns is fixed, right? Okay, good thing that we have just 3 columns, right? And you want to paint each cell of the grid with exactly one of the 3 colors: red, yellow or green, right? So these 3 colors are given to us, right? While making sure that no two adjacent cells have the same color, that is, no two cells that share vertical or horizontal sides have the same color, right? So if this cell is of red color, right, then the horizontal cells, right, this cell or vertical cells, right, like this or this, they should not be of red color, right? If this is of red color, right? So we have to make sure, right? Given n, the number of rows of the grid, we have to return the number of ways that you can paint this grid. As the result may grow large, the answer may be computed modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7, right? Okay, good. So now let's see this example number 1. N is equal to 1, right? N is equal to 1 means just single row, right? But we have 3 colors, we have to fill 3 columns, right? So this is nothing but 1 into 3 grid. Clear, right? Done, right? Now we have choices, right? Like this: red, green, yellow, right? Red, green and yellow, right? So here, think about it. In this cell right now, I can fill any color. I can maybe try red, or maybe I can try green, or maybe I can try white. So total 3 ways are there to fill the color in this particular cell, right? Now once I fill some color here, right, in the next cell, this is adjacent to this one, right? In the next cell, I only have 2 options, right? 2 ways. So if I am feeling red here, then in the next cell I can only feel green or yellow. If I am feeling green here, in the next cell I can only feel red or yellow. If I am feeling white here in the first cell, then in the next cell I can only feel red or green. So only 2 ways are there, right? Clear? Same way here also, I am feeling some color here, right? Definitely I'm not going to feel that color here. So here also I have 2 ways, right? Clear? So same way, if here I have red, then only green and yellow I can feel. If here I have green, then only red and yellow. If I have yellow here, then only red or green, right? So 2 ways. So in total, that is nothing but how many combinations? 3 into 2 into 2, that is nothing but 12. So 12 is the output, right? That's it, right? So here, what is this 12, right? So let me show you. So in first cell you have red, green and yellow, right? So only these things you can fill, right, in any cell: red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, right? So here now let me show you the 12 ways. So if you are feeling red here, then next time you have option this, okay, this or this, right? So right, so after red, if you feel green, then next time you have this option and this option, right? Clear? So from here I form this R G R, then R G Y, right? Same way R, Y, and then G or R. These two I can fill, right? So R, then Y, then R, then R, Y, and G. So see here, done. These four. Okay, done. Now same way, if you start from here, green, right? So here if you see from red I have shown you all the combinations, right? Starting from red, yellow, red. So here see red, yellow, red, then red, yellow, green. So red, yellow, green is here, red, green, red, this red, green, yellow, done, right? So fours which are starting from red. Now same way green. So green, this is fifth, right? Then this is going to be your sixth, right? Then this is going to be your seventh, right? Then this is going to be your eighth, right? Like this. Same way from here you are going to start. Then this is going to be your 9, then yr and y10, then this is going to be your 11, then this is going to be your 12, right? So like this. So in total 12, right? Done. This thing is clear, right? Total 12 is, so that is why output is 12, right? But here in these patterns also, if you notice one thing, right? So we have three boxes to fill, right? Three cells we have to fill, right? I can split these total 12 types, right? 12 ways, right? Say there are 12 total ways are there, right? So I can actually split them, right? How I'm going to split them? See here. Here I can have this pattern, right? The pattern in which I'm using all the colors, right? In total I have three colors, right? So I'm using all the three colors, right? So that simply means, let's say pattern is like this, A, B, C, right? Red, yellow, green. So I'm using all the three colors in this, right? So that simply means that I can use RYG, right? Or I can use RGY, right? Or I can use YGR, or I can use YRG, right? Or I can choose GYR, or I can choose GRY, right? So total 6 ways, right? Total 6 ways are there in which I can fill all the three colors in the column, right? So this is one pattern ABC, right? This is one pattern ABC. Let's say pattern type A, pattern type small a, right? There is one more pattern that I can form, right? Type B pattern, let's say. In this pattern, what I will do, here I will fill all the any one color, right? So this is a box, right? So maybe here what I will do, this type pattern B is going to be like this, A, B, and A type, right? In which the color that I'm using here will be the same color here, right? So that simply means what I'm saying, R and Y, okay, R then GR, like this, right? This pattern, ABA pattern, ABC pattern, in which I'm using all the three colors, right? Definitely I can use all the three colors, right? And there is one more way. If I'm using three colors here I can only use two color, right? Here I'm going to use the same color, right? Same color. So that simply means Y, G, Y, R, Y, right? Or G, Y, G, G, R, G. Okay, so here also you have 6 ways in total. 6 ways, right? So let me show you the pattern here. This pattern is, if you see, all the colors are different, right? So this is nothing but ABC type pattern, right? All the colors are different, ABC type pattern. All the colors are different here, right? ABC type pattern, ABC type pattern. All the colors are different here, ABC type pattern. All the colors are different here, ABC type pattern, right? And these patterns are of ABA type, right? See, this and this are matching. ABA type, ABA type, ABA type, ABA type, ABA type, right? Clear? Only this pattern we can form, right? Because this is what you need to fill. So here you can let's say you can choose any three ways, right? So here only two you can choose, right? And if you are trying to fill different colors, then definitely you have only one way to fill here, right? That is nothing but here you have three options, right? If here you have three options, maybe you can start with R, or maybe you can start with Y, or maybe you can start with G, right? Whatever you are using here, here you will see only two options you have, right? So for R you have Y or G, for Y you have only G or R, for G you have only Y or R, right? So two. And here, since you want to fill the distinct color, so definitely whatever the colors you are using here, you are not going to use them here, right? So this is nothing but 3 into 2 into 1, that is nothing but 6 ways, right? Same way here, what I'm saying here, again you have three ways, right? You can start with R, you can start with Y, or you can start with G, right? Here you have only two choices. For R you can use Y and G, right? So only two ways. And here what I'm saying, let's use the same color whatever we are using here, so only one way. So here also 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6 ways. So now these 12 ways I split in two types, right? These 12 ways I split in two types, right? Type, let's say type A is of ABC type, and type B is of ABA type pattern, right? In this also we have 6 ways, in this we have 6 ways, right? This thing is clear, I hope, right? Only this we can form, right? Other there's no other pattern, right? Only we can get a pattern like ABC. Definitely we are not going to get pattern like this AAB, right? Because this colors should be distinct, right? So this is not allowed, right? This is not allowed here. Okay, so only the thing that is allowed is we have three ways, three colors. So I can use ABC type pattern, all colors distinct, or I can choose both same, and here I can choose some distinct, right? Only these two types I can form, right? AB or ABC, right? And I found out that for ABC we have 6 ways, right? The different combinations for ABC, right? Here these, and for AB also I see 6, right? So this is what I know, right? Now here initially this is your first row, right? So in this first row, maybe you will see pattern like this ABC, or maybe you will see pattern like this ABA, right? Now after that, so this thing I have solved for horizontally. I solved horizontally, right? Horizontally, because if you see in horizontally, all colors are distinct here, right? In these two types all colors are distinct, which are adjacent to each other, right? Now if I want to combine the cells, right? If in future, let's say my n value is 2, so that simply means here also I need to fill, right? If my n is equal to 2, then simply means here also I need to fill some values. So now I need to take care of vertically, right? Vertically also I need to take care, right? Vertically also I need to take care here, right? But I also know that here I am going to see a pattern only. Maybe I will see here ABA type pattern in the next row, or I will see again ABC type pattern. Again here I will see maybe for the next row ABA type pattern or ABC type pattern, right? Only these two patterns I can see, right? ABA type, ABC type. Here also ABA type or ABC type, right? This ABA type is coming from this ABA type. This ABC coming from ABA type. This ABA coming from ABC type. This ABC coming from ABC type, right? So here this is a pattern type, not color. Okay, not color. This is a pattern type. Okay. Now what we can do here? Let's say here this is ABC, right? This ABC. Okay, let me use some other pen. ABC, all colors are distinct. Let's say red, yellow and green. That's the meaning of this, right? ABC means all colors are distinct. Red, yellow, green. Okay, now in the next cell, if I want to form the ABC type, if I want to fill here ABC type, tell me how many number of ways are there, right? Okay, all colors should be distinct. I'm saying all colors should be distinct, right? All colors should be distinct. Then I can try like this Y here, G here and R here, right? This I can try, right? After here, if I have R Y G, then next time I can see Y G R. So see, this is valid, na? This is valid, right? Okay, can I try anything else? Yes. Instead of this, I can also try G R Y. Okay, so I can also try this is R Y G initially. I'm just taking the example. Here I'm saying I can try G R Y. So this is also valid. This is also valid. Is there anything else I can try? Think about it. Anything else I can try? Here R starting, right? So after R I can only take Y or G. So I'm taking both the combination Y and G. There is no other way. Only two ways. Only two ways are there, right? I don't see any other way of pattern type ABC, right? So from ABC, if I again form ABC in the next vertically section, there are only two ways, right? There are only two ways, right? Okay. Now ABA, let's see ABA. Okay, let's see ABA. Now from these three distinct colors, I have to find out this pattern ABA. How many patterns like AB I can form, right? Okay, so can I form YRY? Yes, YRY we can form, right? I don't see any other issue, here, right? RYG we have, then YRY, right? So this YRY is nothing but ABA type, right? ABA type we are forming from ABC type. YRY. Okay, good. Anything else? Think about it. Think about it. Let's say here also again R Y G. Can I form G R G? No, because G ends here, na. I can't. I can't. Can I form here Y G and Y? Oh, yes, it is working, right? Y G and Y. It is also working, right? Okay. Okay. Then after that, after that, is there anything I can form? So in R, right, I can only place Y or G below that. So if I try with Y, result is possible, right here. But when I was trying with G, so I have to keep G here, then result is not possible, right? So with this also, I see only two ways are there, right? With this also, I see only two ways. So here I am also writing two ways, right? Clear this thing. Clear this thing. So what I'm saying, if in top my pattern is ABC in the above horizontal row, then when forming a vertical I have to fill the values, right? I can only form these two types, right? Because these types are solved horizontally, right? So I see from ABC I can form ABA type two ways, and from ABC I can form again ABC in two ways, right? Okay, just keep this thing in mind. Okay, now same way from ABA again I want to form ABA type, right? So again let's use some other pen, right? Okay, so here ABA type, let's say red Y red, right? Now I can try maybe here green. I can start now. Green ABA only I can form, right? So green red green I can form. Okay, good. uh, Green yellow I can't form, right? Because then yellow is matching, right? So one is GRG I can form. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Let's do one thing na. RYR, same example I'm taking, right? Now let's start with Y na. Y I can place here. So here I can place red, right? Okay, YRY, this I can form YRY, right? YRY is also good na. See, YRY ABA type, right? Here this is also valid. I am seeing one more thing actually, right? If you notice, I am taking this only na, red Y and red. Here again with Y, if I can place G here, YGY is also possible. YGY is also possible here, right? Anything else? Okay, red, in red I place G, G, R, G, I can form G, Y, G, I can't form, right? In place of R again, right, I form G or Y only I take, right? Y with Y, I can form Y, R, Y, and I can form Y, G, Y. So total 3 I am able to form here with from ABA, right? So from ABA, if again I am forming ABA type, then there are 3 ways. Just keep this in mind, 3 ways, right? Now from ABA, if I want to form ABC type, right? So ABA means, let's take the same example, RYR. Okay, RYR, RYR. Now from this RYR, I want to form but type ABC. All colors are distinct, right? So here from red, I can only take G and Y. I can start from G and Y only, right? So let's say I start from G, R, Y. This is valid. Okay, again R, Y, R. I can start from G, right? G, why? No, this is not matching, right? So that is only way. Okay, now maybe I can start from Y here, right? I can start from Y. With Y here, R and G. Yeah, this is valid, right? This is valid and this is also valid. Clear? Anything else? R, Y, R. Again, let's start from Y. Y, G, R. No, this is not valid. This is wrong. R matching, right? So this is also wrong, right? So only 2 ways I'm seeing here. That is nothing but GRY and YRG, right? GRY and YRG, right? GRY, YRG. This is for this ABR type, right? So here in this example, I was taking RYR as the example, and here for ABC type pattern, if you see, I was taking RYG as the pattern, right? So from RYG, there are 2 ways here, right? From here, there are 2 ways, right? So here I've solved now. So same way here, if you see, 2 ways, right? So just keep this thing in mind now. Now your problem is going to be very, very easy, right? Okay. So now how you are going to solve this problem? This problem is very easy now. So first, you know that type A 6 ways, right? So type A is nothing but the number of ways where current row is of type ABC, right? And type B is of 6 ways, right? So this is nothing but the number of ways where current row is of type ABA. This you already know, right? Now here in this ABC means all 3 cells have different colors, right? Like this RYG, GRY, YGR, right? Same way here ABA means first and third cell same, middle is different. That simply means RYR, GRG or YGY, right? These things, right? Now this is your base case, right? So initially A value is nothing but 6, let's say, and B value is nothing but 6, right? Now if you have given just 1 and value is 1 and value is 1, then you can simply return but A plus B, 12. 12 is output, right? Type A plus type B, 12 is output. That's it, right? Now if you given n is equal to 2, n is equal to 2, right? In that case, what you need to do, you need to run one loop, for loop int I starting from 2 and I is less than equal to n and I plus plus, right? Now inside this loop, what you need to do, right? This loop, right? So here from top, you already know there may be type 1 type A or there may be type B, right? So here, from here you are moving to here, from here you are going to move to here, right? In here you have 2 options, maybe type A you have used in the top, from here you have used type B, right? So from type A we may form type A again here, from type A we may form B here, same way from type B may form type A now, or B maybe from type B may form type B now, right? Like this, right? So transitions are happening, right? So new ABC, ABC row can be formed from type A. Okay, new ABC type, right? ABC type. ABC type means type A, right? Type A, 6 ways, that is nothing but ABC, and this is nothing but ABA, type B, right? So new type A, that is ABC type. How I'm going to form here, right? So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write new A. That simply means ABC type, right? So ABC type, in how many ways I can form? See here now. So in top, if I have pattern like this and I want to form ABC, right? So here I have two ways, right? In the second row, if I want to form ABC, there are only two ways which are coming from top, right? Same way here also, if I am forming ABC now from coming from top, right? Then also I have two ways. So from ABC to ABC, two ways, right? Which you are seeing here. Same way, if top is ABA and then I'm coming to ABC, right? Again you have two ways. This is for type A, right? So what I'm going to do here, new A value, I'm just going to do 2 into previous A value plus 2 into B. That's it. So I have combined the total values, right? And I will do the mode. That's it. Same way, new B means ABA pattern you have to form in the second row, right? And see, ABA pattern, right? So from ABC to ABA, two ways. From ABA to ABA, three ways. So 2 into 3, right? So A from ABC, that is nothing but A into two ways, and this is nothing but ABA type, B type, right? And to form ABA, there are three ways, right? So this is what I need to do here, right? That is nothing but 2 into A and plus 3 into B, right? So here I will write new B is nothing but 2 into A plus 3 into B with mode, right? This is how I will calculate. And then this new A is going to be my new A value and the B becomes new B, right? Like this. See here at this particular position, maybe I have A type or B type, right? Clear this part? Now if I'm joining one more row here, right, with this, then maybe from A to A I go, from B to A I go, right? This is type I can form, or from A to B I can go, or from B to B I can go, right? This is nothing but your new B and this is your new A, right, value. Then again next time when you are going to merge, right, so next time you are going to treat this whatever value you have here as A or whatever value you have here as B, right, for the next part, right, like this. And we will just do the addition of all these things. With type 1 what are the results, with type 2 what are the results, right? And that's it, right? So let me write the code now, right, whatever I explained, and we will debug few examples. I will show you the output of n is equal to 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so let's write the code is going to be very simple, right? Here what I will do, first thing, long mode is equal to mode value we have to take, right? 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and then 9, right? That's it. Okay, clear this part. Now what I'm going to do, A is nothing but number of ways where current row is of type ABC, right? All three cells have different colors. That simply means RYG, GRY, YGR, right? And B is nothing but number of ways where current row is of type ABA. First and third cells same, middle different. That is RYR, GRG, YGY, right? So base case for the first row is going to be very simple. That is nothing but long A is equal to 6, right? That simply means ABC type patterns. Okay, patterns, right? And here B is also going to be 6. Let's say ABA patterns, right? ABA patterns, right? Don't worry, I will add the comments in detail in my GitHub solution link, right? I will add the GitHub link in the description of this video, right? If you want, you can check that and you can see the detailed comments, right? Okay, then after that you have to run the loop. I is equal to 2, I is less than equal to n, I plus plus. And here I told you that transitions is going to happen, right? So new ABC row can be formed from previous ABC row in two ways and previous ABA row in two ways, right? So here I'm going to write long new A is equal to 2 into a plus 2 into b, right? And definitely I'm going to take mode here. Done. Now after this, new ABA row can be formed from previous ABC row in 2 ways and from previous ABA row in 3 ways, right? So here I'm writing long new B is equal to 2 into A plus 3 into B, right? And here I am taking mode, right? And here A is going to be new A value, right? I'm going to update my A and B, right? Because this is what I'm going to use for I is equal to 3 now, right? If my n is equal to until 3, then I have to proceed now. Then I have to take A and B as previous new A and previous new B, right? Done. This is done, right? And in the end you have to find the total base, so ABC plus ABA patterns for the last row, right? So that is nothing but simply what you need to do here, you have to return, right? And return type is int here, right? So definitely since we are using long here now, so I have to change it to int, right? What are the output that I'm going to get of this, right? Here inside this you have to write A plus B, right? And just take the mode, that's it. This is your code, right? Now let's run it. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let me show you few test cases, right? So this, let's say n is equal to 2, let's say n is equal to 3, let's say n is equal to 4, right? Let me run it again. And time complexity is going to be just of n, right? Here see, for 1 output is 12, for 2 output is 54, for 3 output is 246, for 4 output is 1122, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.